Hi everybody, I'm Perry from Classic. I'm here to talk to you about garlic. And why do we want garlic? Because if we grow it in our gardens, it's way better than what we can get in the store. Well, we're going to start with heads of garlic, which have several cloves in them. When you plant it, you're going to be planting the cloves individually. So whether it's dried out a little bit extra and starts to crack open like this, or it's still a full head of garlic, you can start with both of them when you look at planting. Once I've started to crack the head of garlic open, I'm going to start getting some cloves. And cloves is what we're going to plant. But it's important to keep in mind, where much like an onion, they have this papery texture on the outside, you actually want to keep the paper texture that's right over the clove. Now I'm actually doing this demonstration in a pot to make it easier to see. But a garlic's not as good in planters. It's better directly into the ground. So just imagine this is your garden or flower bed area that you want to have your garlic growing in. And what good soil looks like for planting garlic is something that has a lot of organic matter. So adding compost is really important. Garlic likes it slightly more acidic. So generally peat moss or compost being added to your soil is really important. And a little bit of sand so that it drains well. Now when you've got the good soil ready to go and you've added some compost and mixed it into the right ratio, when you look to plant the garlic cloves, you want to make sure you spread them 4 to 6 inches apart. Because if they're too close together, they're going to crowd their space and the heads won't grow as large. Well, now that I've laid them out at the right distance apart, we're going to be ready to plant them into the ground. And I promise you, it's going to be the easiest thing you do today. Just going to make a little bit of a depression and slide the bulb pointy end up. Just right in, and then you're going to push down on the clove so it's about 1 or 2 inches minimum into the ground and just cover it up. Now that they're planted, it's important to water them in as well, especially if the weather's still nice outside. Once the ground freezes, you won't have to worry about it anymore. Also, using some bone meal or transplant fertilizer that has a higher middle number is phosphorus. It'll help get those bulbs and cloves a good start. And while you're going to have to be patient, allow them to grow through the winter, and more specifically harvest middle of next summer, I promise you the wait will be worth it. You'll have garlic that will be the talk of the town, and when you're entertaining on your back patio next summer, people are going to wonder how you did it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe our channel for more great tips and tricks, everything landscaping and gardening.